do it.
Let's do it to it.
You know, if we must.
Like gasp. It is time to simulate some escapes.
We have arrived.
And now
But
we
at
no
what
longer want to
cost?
have arrived.
All right, play game.
There, everybody who's going to be playing is...
Bah!
Meh.
Meh.
She walked in like a tall drink of water.
I'll drink some water.
How
don't
many-
walk?
I was in my office when a tall blonde walked past the window. I know she was tall because my office is on the 3rd floor.
Okay. It all clicks into place now. The two crimes are indeed connected. The clue that cracked it, despite using different weapons, the perp left the same mark. But which two out of the 6?
Why is Miller getting bops for that?
Suspect
There's a
caught
note-
tampering with evidence in a recent car crash. In a recent car crash that sent shockwaves through the Clearwater community, authorities successfully foiled an audacious attempt by a suspect to tamper with crucial evidence in an ongoing investigation. Oh, on page 3.
Hey, Ray.
Ooh.
Hi,
Frame
Ray.
certificate.
there
Certificate
is-
of recognition. We here present Hank Maxwell with this certificate of acknowledging your achievement and contribution for volunteer services for the city of Clearwater. October 11th,
Fingers is a new subscriber.
1932. And the 2 and the 3 are very clearly marked on this framed certificate. So there is something special about them. There is a line underneath the 3, a circle around the 2, and an arrow pointing from the 2 to the 3.
There's a set of dials over here. One has a comedy mask on, and one has a megaphone, and one has a treble clef.
Oh, and there's another frame certificate over here. This one for 1926, and we also have the 9 circled with an arrow drawn pointing to the 6, which is underlined. Probably what we're dealing with is a clue.
Case
Yeah,
number
that's right.
072348.
I have 2 brochures with cars on them, in my view. Can't see anything else.
I've got a film negative here that was in the evidence box. It says
negative?
potentially incriminating evidence. Develop as soon as possible.
Yeah, but of course we can't get into the dark room. My whole life is a dark room. One big dark.
Buck, trophy, buck.
So these
Knife.
shells over here are all numbered, and they have lines on them. It appears to be a sort of
Knife, number
Who's,
34.
Whose nunchucks are these?
Michelangelo's.
Their weapon, I guess put them on the desk.
Yeah, they have a fingerprint on them, a partial one at least, and a tag that says 532, and they are labeled 3 out of 6. Okay, so we're looking at weapons. We're getting into clue territory
Notes
here.
underneath the trophy. Hey, you really gotta ditch that old filing cabinet. It's got this annoying habit of jamming up. I mean, who wants to open every single drawer in order to get the last one?
Yeah, who indeed?
Okay. 1, 2. Wait, that's a 9. Okay.
He was a new subscriber.
3,
Yeah,
4,
there's something going on with Twitch. Like I said before.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty
5,
sure some of these people are already subscribed.
7, 8,
Well,
9.
Twitch is supposed to send you
Oh,
either a new subscriber message or a resubscriber message, but now it is sending you both every time somebody
Oh, what's
subscribes or
this?
resubscribes.
oh, that's one of those bonus tokens, isn't it?
Our victim
Chair,
was
get out of
present.
my way.
Our
Damn it.
victim was present on the red X when the crime occurred. Suspects are marked with letters. Who could be at the crime scene in 30 minutes or less? Assume all suspects have taken the shortest route possible. If there is a bus stop available, assume they will have taken the bus. Pin down possible suspects. The pins are in the drawer marked with 10. Pull the lever when all suspects are pinned.
So, I found a box.
There's the box
We
of
wanna open
pins.
it? Inside the box, we have a fingerprint duster.
It couldn't have been H. He's 6 bus stops
And-
away and he's got to walk.
Fingerprint powder. Y'all, I found the method by which we can get fingy prints. I also found another film reel. Or film negative, I should say. Which says... Interesting shots, make sure to develop them just in case. Okay. Hey, Miller. Do you still
What?
have the, do you still... Do you
What?
still have the other film reel? Or the other
What?
film
Yes.
negative? Here,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you this one too. Take it.
How dare you? Alright.
Alright. I wonder if we use the fingerprint dusting kit. Or the
On
fingerprint...
the weapons, probably?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to try to do. Yep. That's what it does. Alright, so now we have a clear
Alright,
thumbprint.
Detective Griffin, so who could have made it in 30 minutes or less?
The pizza guy?
I was gonna make that joke.
Let's see. Each of these
Yes,
are
I'll-
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need to be in less than 6 of these segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 or
D.
less.
Yeah, D could have made it. 1, 2,
Do we have a
3,
pin for
4,
that?
5,
Whoops.
6, 7. There's a box of pins right here. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to juggle everything. Yeah.
Alright, hang on. I've done the nunchuck. Here, I'm gonna hold these in my inventory for a moment. I've done the
1, 2,
nunchucks.
3,
I've done
4,
the bat.
5, 6.
I haven't done the tire iron yet.
G might have been able to make it. F definitely could make it.
And the gun.
4, 5, 6. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so
3, 4,
I've got the
5, 6.
revolver,
Nope.
the tire iron, the knife, and the nunchucks. Where'd the bat go? Nobody say it. Okay, there we go.
But Stoker.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
Note.
we've got
All
a
you have to do is look in a mirror. Wait.
baseball bat. I'll get you.
Call
One second.
71.
Tire iron, knife, and
Right.
nunchucks. Okay, so we found 5 out of the 6 weapons, but there's one still unaccounted for.
I called 71. They didn't do anything.
Also, the interesting thing is I've used the fingerprint dusting thing on all of the weapons and gotten clearly visible prints on all of them except for the knife. The knife print is still smudged slightly no matter what I do to it. But they're crystal clear on all the rest. Oh, hang on. Are those footprints? Hey, there's a floor safe. Ah, I know what the code is. It's gonna be 2396. I bet you anything.
Let's see. 2, 3, 9, 6. Incorrect.
All right, let's try 9623.
9, 6, 2, 3. Negatory.
Oh,
Okay,
brass
hang on.
knuckles. There's another one.
Oh, let me dust the knuckles. Like a
Yeah.
knuckle duster.
Anything in this box?
Whoops.
Nope.
Okay, the brass knuckles also have a very clear fingerprint. Okay, hang on. Let me look at this again. Oh, maybe it's...
3.
Let me think carefully about this. Maybe... Okay,
2.
maybe. Hang on. Maybe it's 9632.
5.
Let's try
5,
that.
3,
Nope.
2, 9. No, 5, 2, 9. Yes.
What's 529?
5, 3, 2, 9.
How did you figure that out?
It's on the certificates on the wall.
Oh, are you supposed to add them?
No. You take this digit
No.
and you put it into this place.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay.
Stoker, can you go to this safe over here that's on the wall with the dials?
Yes,
Anyway.
I can.
Oh,
Thinking of this like a clock, I want you to turn the happy mask to the 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to turn the treble clef to 10 o'clock.
Okay. And the
Should
megaphone?
turn- The megaphone is 3 o'clock.
Whoops.
Aha.
Wait! There's a key.
And a lockbox. It's like a little
another
puzzle
lockbox.
The key is for the dark room. We now have access to the dark room.
Hooray. I still don't know what these
room
brochures
you
of
currently
cars
in
are
is
supposed to
very
be, so I'm
small.
going to put them down.
Oh man, we got
Somehow.
photo paper, we got chemicals,
We need
we
that.
got...
Probably need that. I'll put those down.
This looks complicated. I'm glad I gave it to Miller. Anyway.
Oh wait, shit, there's 3 kinds of chemicals. What do we actually need? There's a thing called developer fluid. Oh wait, here we go. Developing photo paper. Here, let me put this puzzle box on the desk.
Developer
Record
fluid. I thought that was just Monster Energy drink.
Alright, insert film, pull the lever to close the device, place the paper. Okay, so put the film here. Close device.
Oh, magnifying glass doesn't seem to do anything.
Place
It's just a
paper.
prop.
I'm going to pick this
Oh wait,
up.
shit, I wasn't supposed to expose it yet. Where's the lever to close it? It appears to have been broken off. Also, there's a key in here you just completely ignored.
Where?
In the dark room, it's just a key. It's just called key. I'm putting it on the desk.
I didn't ignore it. I just didn't see it. Because I
Oh,
looked
wait,
at the dark
actually,
room and was like, yeah, this
That
is
might
yours.
be for the dark room. There's a locked cabinet in here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there's the lever.
Why
Okay,
do we
now I can
even
actually
have that
close it.
lever?
Close the machine, place the paper, expose the paper, take the paper.
I thought you were going to go another path with that, Stoker.
It
What?
must be.
What other path? What? Well, first of all, to what are you referring? It's been a couple of minutes, Alderbane. Also, hey, dearly melodic.
Probably
is,
the developer fluid.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. I'll get it.
She developed on by her until she fluid.
Jesus Christ.
That sure was a sentence.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chat, you didn't even notice that the bot disconnected there.
Hey. Well, now that you told
I
them,
noticed.
Well, yeah, it's because I want to recognize that it works correctly. Okay. Hey, there's a photo in here that's already developed. It shows a model of a car, and then on the back it has 4 question marks, and the middle 2 are circled. So that seems to be the century and decade of whatever the car's make is.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Miller's starting to flex that programmer muscle. Yeah, Silver Spotlight.
Cars
because
make?
he drank all his developer fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Photo evidence.
Okay, what is my developer?
And
What's the right
that-
fluid? 3 different chemicals here. I don't know which one is the right one.
What would Professor Utonium do?
Fuck up something.
Fuck
Add
up something and
chemical
create superhuman bug-eyed mutants with no fingers?
Apparently, he's done that about 4 times. He's done it to Mojo Jojo. They've got the new girl, and they had the purple one. They had Mojo Jojo. He did it to.
Oh, no, the purple girl was the Powerpuff Girls themselves were attempting to do it again.
Right. I know he did it to Mojo Jojo, and I know he did it
Miller.
to the new girl.
It's a 51
Mojo
analog.
Jojo! Mojo Jojo was the creation of Professor Utonium.
I
Professor
still can't
Utonium
believe
created Mojo
that
Jojo.
they got Devo to do a song for Mojo
So,
Jojo.
2
I
middle
mean, why wouldn't
digits are 5-1. So for this one,
Mojo Jojo was the product of Professor Utonium. Professor Utonium created Mojo
This
Jojo.
one.
Without Professor Utonium, there would be no Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo is here because of Professor Utonium, and Professor Utonium is responsible for Mojo Jojo.
Okay, thank you.
So, Stoker, are you gonna play World of Horror?
I mean, listen, probably yes.
That
But
doesn't seem like a game
that
you'd
trailer
enjoy.
looks too good.
Also, on the topic of horror and Mojo Jojo, was everyone aware that Mojo Jojo's voice actor is also the voice actor for Ghostface on the telephone calls in all of the Scream movies?
I think I guessed the developer fluid correctly. So there we go.
I had
okay,
no
so
idea.
Yeah.
that opens that up.
Deltarune is not tomorrow. Do not mess with me like that. Trust me, I'm waiting for it.
You know, I actually did have in my head Deltarune Tuesday for the longest time, and then was shocked when I realized the 5th was actually a Thursday.
Well, apparently it's on the 4th.
Oh, right, because reasons. Man, that entire day is basically gonna be Deltarune for me because I have to be
7-1.
My rule with Deltarune when we stream it here on Rick's stream is I have to be further ahead in my personal playthrough than we are on the stream.
Oh, knowing me, I'll probably finish it a few hours after it's released.
I know a lot of people who are like that. It's like, oh, I gotta be ahead of the Roo Croo so I can not be spoiled on my own playthrough.
The thing is like I don't mind playing with you guys. It's just a matter of I don't think I could wait that long. I'm too excited.
Yeah, Deltarune is a pretty big deal.
I've been.
How many chapters
These
are there
photos,
supposed
I
to
don't
be
know
in
what to do
total?
with them.
7.
7, okay. So we are not
I
quite.
know it was like 8 or 7. I couldn't remember, but yeah, 7.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 7 or 6.
I thought it was 5 for the longest time.
So evidently none of us know.
I mean, I think that's how Toby would want it to be.
I was Miller was watching me play, and I opened the same treasure chest like 6 times. I was like, Toby would totally make it the 7th try. It'll work.
The thing is, he would.
That's what Miller said.
Yeah, somewhere around like the 4th time you try, the message would change slightly.
Oh,
Through the 6th time, and then on the 7th, you'd finally get whatever.
oh, it's just a token. I thought I
I
found
found a
something
dog
important.
dollar.
I don't know what to do next.
Where's that other
Like I said,
lockbox?
I developed these photos, but they don't seem to have any significant clues on them. It's just a guy in a very ghosty image.
Can I
don't
take
know
a
if
look
the
at them just to
exposure-
see if there's anything that pops out to me?
I don't know if the exposure is bad, but I can't like remix the developer fluids, so that's not the problem.
Okay.
Okay, these are giving hints about another car.
These are about times. So you see the watch on number 2 is at 8, and then the thing at the theater is going to is open 11A to 3P. Or museum.
Yes, but you see on the museum, that pattern that's right above the museum, that's tire treads that are marked in this guide to automotive vehicles.
Huh? Why does the museum have tire treads on it?
I don't know.
Why not?
That doesn't look like any of those tire treads.
Well, why does that guy coffee mug look like he has car emblem on it?
Has anyone tried dialing these numbers on the phone yet?
I mean, do we have a whole number 2 dial?
I mean, have we tried to see if it works? 7.
Those do not go together.
1.
You can see that the pieces of paper don't fit together. We need the middle piece.
Fine.
So could you show that puzzle box? So you got a lot of
Yes, I was
stuff on
hoping
you.
that it would open a portal to hell.
So, did you ever figure out what to do with the weapons?
Nope. I've got them
Nope.
all dusted for prints. The prints are visible on all of them,
Rick, I
but
found your answer. This puzzle box has those symbols on it. It has that
there it is.
thing you saw in the museum, and it has the logo that was on the guy's coffee.
Okay.
Did the knife fingerprint come through, or is that still smudged?
We still
that
need
one's
to
still a little smudged.
develop more of
That's
these photos.
That's the only one that remains partially smudged.
Okay, I developed all the photos I had. And they came out with the grade. Like, there's clearly some circular thing in there, but it seems to be featureless.
Yeah, that's in all of the photos.
Oh, wait, hold on. You need to just pin it. Pin it somewhere and then it dries, I guess.
Oh,
and
so
then
it
it
is a lot
turns.
like a real dark room.
That-
Okay.
Okay, why wouldn't it have just dried by sitting on the counter?
Nope, you gotta pin them up, otherwise it's not a real dark room, Miller. It's not a real dark room, Miller.
Also, that said picture perfect formula complete. Did we just is this already the right order? Or is
I
it
don't
just,
know if it actually
congratulations?
matters if it's in order. But
It might. I
Well,
mean, every
For
every
the puzzle
single
box,
one of those.
The puzzle box has like 1, 2, 3, 4 with these symbols. So I
Okay.
assume in temporal order we need to organize the symbols.
It's also possible that since each one has a clock face in it, we're supposed to be, you know, getting a 4-digit code by having them arranged in the correct order.
Okay, so Stoker, you have all the weapons, right?
I do.
Okay, where is that? No, not that one.
Excuse me.
Not that one. And I put that
Okay,
dang
I think
note.
it's this order. So he gets his coffee at 8 a.m. He goes to the museum from 11 to 30. He's walking around the city at 4 p.m. And he's taking the bus home at 11 p.m.
How can you tell which one is PM and AM?
Because at the very least, the coffee one is bright outside, and the
Oh,
going
I
home
see.
one, it's very dark.
That makes sense.
And just in case you weren't clear, it was coffee. There's a not French press. What is that behind him? The thing. You know the thing.
The thing.
French maid.
Oh,
No.
I wish.
All right, number
I
3
did it?
is
I
the
put it in the trash.
Skeleton. And number 4
Apparently
is the Mark of
not.
Chaos.
Book.
What are you looking for, Rick?
The sheet of paper that had
Aha.
the instructions
Ash.
about the
Hello.
weapons on it.
Haha! Guess what I found? The middle piece of your phone number.
Aha!
No, it's not the middle piece. There's a 4th piece.
Aha! Also, who just came in?
No one.
Ash.
Ah!
Hello, Ash.
The French.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Hello, Ash.
Okay, so you're
Where's
looking
that
for a
dang
piece of paper,
paper?
that had something to do with the weapons?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely not in my inventory.
Here it is. Says it all clicks into place now. The two crimes are indeed connected. The clue that cracked it, despite using different weapons, the perp left the same mark. But which 2 out of the 6?
Ah, okay. Alright. So I just gotta compare the prints.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm willing to bet. Okay, hang on. There's a reason why the knife has that. Okay. Let me check. Nope. Okay. It's the brass knuckles and the nunchucks.
What are their numbers?
Brass knuckles is 225, and nunchucks is 532.
$757.
There you go.
There's the other piece. No, it's still another piece. Wait, no, that is the last piece.
All right, read it to me. I want to do the rotary dial. It's been so long since I've used one.
For service, call 714981635.
Okay, I got 714. Now do the rest a little bit more slowly.
9,
Thank you.
8, 1, 6, 3, 5.
Hello? Telephone ringing, and we have a key.
There's a key in the phone.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not?
Wait,
Is
is
this
this
the key
just
to
the
our
key to
door?
the door? Oh, it is.
Yeah, we had to solve the case, and then we get to leave.
Where else would you find a key but inside of a phone?
Hooray!
It's like that old show where it was like a movie. Picked up the phone and they shot him through the phone receiver.
Was that one of the Naked Gun movies?
Probably.
My best friend's mom had a rotary dial phone when I was a kid, and it was fun to use it. Yeah, Silver, kids today don't know how fun those rotary dials are.
Having to wait 5 minutes after typing a 9.
Let's
Exactly. All right, the island.
Smartphone should
I
give
think-
you an
no, we
option to
did that
replace
one
your
already. I'm
keypad
looking
with a
for another.
rotary dial.
No,
I'm sure there's an app for that.
that's the builder room. No. Ash, do you want
Human
in?
Institute of Having Hands?
Go ahead and do this this room. I'll hop in for the next one.
Okay. The Human Institute of Having Hands.
Oh, wait, Tala Grovehorn identified it. It was one of the ASDF movies where he shoots through the phone.
That also tracks.
No, he doesn't shoot through the phone. That's a different thing. I can probably find a GIF of the thing I'm talking about.
Okay. Hand-havers rise up. Finally, my day has come.
I don't know. I don't think I recall you having any hands.
You have those
Oh no, you're right!
wings. On account of being a bat.
Yeah, no, I found the GIF. That is definitely not ASDF movie.
Yes, hold on.
No.
It's a nun shooting through the phone receiver and hitting like a flight attendant.
Oh, that might be Airplane. Or
Before you
Airplane
begin,
2.
This room was built in less than 3 weeks as part of 2024 Community Challenge. Exclusively for 2 to 4 players, you will split up during the game and should communicate through voice chat or in the in-game text chat to complete challenges ahead.
Oh, it's Danger 5! Okay, I should have known.
Okay,
Thank
that
you,
makes sense.
Scruffopone. Thank you, Scruffopone, first-time chatter. Jonas would have gotten that instantly. Dude
Almost
was
certainly.
fucking obsessed with Danger 5!
You missed the Danger 5 reference? Wow.
Also, a guy named Glitch, or I guess I should just say Glitch, but I like reading the full usernames. Yes, Dana Simpson is occasionally still doing some Ozzy and Milo stuff.
Stoker, you have to say the whole thing.
Okay, fine. A guy named Glitch, so I ran across Dana Simpson's profile on Blue Sky recently, period. Apparently, she's still doing some Ozzy and Milo stuff. No, period. Does that satisfy you?
Every so often, she'll do some Ozzy and Milo.
Ash, I think you should be here for this. So this game requires you to be split up. Currently, we have 3 people. So we can have one person on a side by themselves, or we get Ash in, and then we have 2 groups of 2.
It might help.
All right.
In other words, get your Ash in here.
I
Eh.
mean, if you're not ready, we could do something else.
No, it's fine.
No, you must be ready.
It'll just take me a second to get in and download the room.
Hello, Rod. Hello, Tala. Hello, Alder. Hello, Scruffopone. Hello, Stoffel. Hello, Guy named Glitch. Hello, Sir Spotlight. Hello, Runrab.
Runrab
Hello,
says,
hello, Blue Raid. Hello, Trayla. Hello,
They also had a chat. They know what they did.
Play.
Runrab says, I am fortunate enough to know Dana Simpson personally. Wonderful, amazing person. Yes, indeed, Runrab. We both know Dana. As you know. As we know. As all of us know.
Ryru says, hi, Mealworm.
Ooh woo. It's funny because Ronrad and I are in some of the same group chats.
You're in the same stream chat.
That's true. But did they know we know I and you know? Asks Ronrab. I don't know. Also, I'm scared and yeah. Where Ash? Oh, there Ash. Hi Ash.
Hello.
Alright, who wants to go to A and who wants to go to B? Ah, I see. All right, Miller, you and I are going to A.
Yeah, no, I knew that was going to happen.
Why did you even ask?
Thank you for volunteering to participate in this scientific study.
Stoker knows Dana. Is that why Ozzy kind of dresses like Stoker now?
Professor
Glitch,
John
Ozzy's
Smith,
always dressed
and I
kind
will
of
be
like
administering your
Stoker.
tests.
Yeah, if you
Through these
haven't
tests,
read the
the
original run
Institute hopes
of
to gather
what was at the
important
time,
data
Ozzy and Millie,
uncover groundbreaking knowledge in
Ozzy
the
always had
scientific
the
area of having hands.
top hat and the
When
the
you are ready
vest.
to begin, you may enter the 2 test areas behind you. Good luck.
Do 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 do.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Test
All
area
right.
B1.
Test
Hand
area
poster,
A1.
bones.
Oh boy.
A reminder: the Institute would like to remind all test participants of the following safety procedures, and then it's just all the hotkeys in the game.
Come take a look at these hand drawings over here, Miller.
Oh,
There's a
Very-
valve, there's a button, there's
Very
a
AI.
yeah.
There are thumbprints with two different size
Oh.
oh, I see. These are fingers. Okay.
Fingerprints.
We've got a hand statue that each digit can be posed.
Yes, I'm
We've got
in the process of posing
A
them.
thing called Little Finger is a little, like, pick-upable thing. And then something called the Hole Poker is just a robotic hand with its index finger outstretched.
As you do.
I mean, listen.
See, this looks like a
Listen.
pneumatic tube right here.
doesn't it?
Alright,
It
so we
does
got
say
these-
delivery system on it.
Okay.
These
I see
pillars.
what looks like an outlet for a... Oh yeah, delivery system.
These pillars
We've
are
delivered
labeled
nothing.
1 through 9 in Roman numerals, starting with the one with the keyboard
10.
on it and ending. Oh, I didn't see the 10th one.
We
ending
have-
with the one with the skateboard on it.
We have 10 pillars over here with a bunch of different hand gestures on them.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so our columns going from 1 to 10 is keyboard, flashlight, handcuffs, pen, drum, revolver,
I see.
crowbar, mouse, hand sanitizer, mini skateboard.
Okay, let me take these
Yeah.
off
Okay.
of here.
I think we need to match up the hand symbols to
Yes.
Yes.
To
The
whatever they
gestures.
were. Okay, start with number 1.
Number 1 is a keyboard.
Okay. Let's see. I'd assume that
I should
is-
probably not be looking at your stream. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
don't do that.
not the intention.
Cheating.
Okay,
I
number
had
one
it-
is keyboard.
I had it up on my other monitor. I wasn't
Number
actually,
2
looking.
is flashlight.
Flash. I think that's flashlight. Number
Who
3,
dare shuffle me to the back?
Number 3 is handcuffs.
handcuffs.
Yeah, that's a
number
good
4,
flashlight.
Pen.
and number 5,
Drum.
Drum.
number 6,
Revolver.
revolver. Number 7,
Crowbar.
I feel like there's not much to don off at Yoshi.
Doff.
crowbar.
Really,
Hmm.
Stoker?
What? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you think I'm not gonna do it? You give me a posable hand where the fingers can be moved
Let's
around.
get that.
however
Go to
you
number
want.
8.
Number 8 is a mouse, as in a computer mouse, not as in a Gears mouse.
Number
not
9.
Hand sanitizer, or as that one church bulletin accidentally said, Satanizer.
Number 10.
As you do.
Mini
That's amazing.
skateboard. I know, right? A miniature skateboard.
Okay, so we kind of matched those up, it looks like.
Did that do anything?
Not immediately.
There's a white button on the back of the 8th pillar.
Oh, is there?
On 8, there's not a
It
button
does-
over here.
Doesn't seem to do anything here.
Well, Yeah, you're right. I didn't see that.
Stoker, you said something about opposable hand.
Yes.
We have one over here. It's not posable, but there's a hand making a fist.
Ah, it's just making a fist then. Okay. Is the thumb on the inside or outside of the fist?
That is highly relative.
Okay.
The thumb would be on the left side if you are looking directly at the fist.
The left side, you say?
Hmm.
What was number 4 again?
Fuck.
Pen.
The pen.
Yeah, that tracks for pen.
Yeah.
Okay,
What was number 6? Gun.
revolver.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
That's a gun.
I don't see how any of this could be incorrect, so just going to assume that is correct for now.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, do you guys have like a series of dots on the wall? Like you can see our names
Yes.
through the wall. Do you have a series of dots on that wall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I do this, do you see something?
Yes.
Y-
Oh, I see.
Yes, I
Do
did
you see
see
one of the
that.
holes get filled in or something?
Yes.
Okay.
So the thumb can
So
only
we've got
be
a
on the
hole
left.
poker, so I can poke through these holes. And on our side, the holes are connected in a kind of constellation.
Okay. There are lines on these holes that connect to various fingers on the hand.
Oh, I have another poster that actually swaps with that. That is the
This is
the
a
bone
different one where they point to different bones
Hmm.
on the hand.
Okay, so if I put one here,
Oh God.
and then
That's-
I put one here, what do those two look like?
That one is empty.
Okay,
first
what
one.
about
The
this
first
one?
one you did.
That
was
one
like-
is distal phalanxes.
Here,
Oh
hold
my
on.
God. Miller, when
Oh,
you're done
if you
over
put it
there,
through
I
the
have
other
some.
one. It
I
points
have
to the
something
ring.
super
Yeah,
cursed
the other
to
one
show
on the
you.
other poster
I
points to
saw.
ring. Okay.
Joker.
I'm so
Yes, I
curious
get
on
it.
what's
It's
going on
AI.
the other side.
It's AI hand. It's a series of AI hands, except there's one hand that's normal each time, and then 3 others that are like fucked up.
So
Okay, hang on.
So if I go like 1, 2,
we have to swap between the
3,
posters.
4. Does that look like anything to you?
Let's swap the poster back.
Oh, whomp.
Do that one again.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's thumb, proximal phalanx, middle phalanx, index finger, I think.
Here.
Hold on. Say that. Sorry, give me just 1 second.
Actually, take this and put it.
Can you give
But
me
the
that
more
one
complicated
more
one up
time?
there.
Sorry. So this one is
Index.
Yes, index finger.
it's just index. It's not a specific part
It
of an
just
index.
It's
says
just the
index.
index finger.
Okay, this one,
Middle phalanxes.
this one,
Proximal phalanxes.
and this one.
The thumb.
And then what about this one?
The pinky finger. Small finger.
Small.
Okay. Like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, this room is tricky.
So, like, we have the posable hand here, and we have
The whole
Yeah.
poker.
No.
We had the hole poker as the thing that we were using to like decode that wall segment. We have the posable hand here. Each finger has 3 segments on it, except for the thumb only has 2.
I hate this block right here. There's way too much bloom on
Yeah,
it.
actually, can you, whoever's able to, can you look at your non-posable hand and be like a lot more specific about the positions of the fingers?
No.
Nope.
It is a fist.
It is a fist.
Mr. Obama!
No, it's literally just a fist. There's not anything specific about it.
There's no
Okay, but, like,
segmentations to the fingers to...
I mean, they are segmented.
In the way a finger is segmented, yes. They're pointed the exact way that you would, point your fingers when making a fist.
So every single digit is curled.
Yes.
Every joint. Whoops. Didn't
Well,
mean to do that.
Unless there's like something specific with the thumb that you're seeing.
Yeah, tell me about the thumb. Give me more
This
about
is
the
feeling
thumb.
pretty.
I can barely see
pretty
the
good beta
thumb.
test for the no talking.
It's
explode thing.
stupendously white in a white room with silver joints. It is very difficult to make out. Like specific details. But it is just a fist, so.
See, I took that in a different context. It's very difficult to make out. Not really.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you
look at
this. Have you guys picked up any little black fingers, like a middle finger, a pointer finger, or a thumb?
Yes.
Middle index and thumb there on a 3x3 grid of what look like fingerprints.
Okay.
Ah,
Are you able to pick
those?
those up, or are they...
Yes, we can pick them up.
Can you send them through the delivery thing?
Probably not. It seems to be disconnected, but let's try. Oh, no. Yes, we can actually send those through. Button, please.
Okay, we have a fingerprinting set here, and we have the 2 other fingers.
All right, let's.
I can't believe you just gave us the middle finger like that.
Yes, you can.
All right, we got the thummy.
All right, I've sent. Well, I now have an index finger.
We still need that one too.
I sent that over already. That was the first one I sent over.
Uh-oh.
Here.
Did we lose the index finger? Oh,
No, there it is.
Man, from a distance, that does not look like a finger.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
Okay,
there it is.
so we
something.
now have a-
Stoker, can I have the thumb back?
It sounds like it's moving something.
Here you go.
I think it is, but I also think we need to do this in a particular order, and I think the first one is the fingerprints.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
so-
now have fingerprints for those things. Do you want these fingers back?
We
Yes.
need them.
Okay, I'm sending them starting with the thumb.
Yeah, send the thumb over, then tell us what the fingerprint on that one is, so we can match
All
it
right,
up.
I will do my best to verbally describe this.
Good luck.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
looking at the table.
Okay, so obviously it's a bunch of swirls, but the centermost swirl is kind of coming down from the top left towards the middle. Like it seems like it starts from the top left and goes down somewhat diagonally. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think we're
I think that's
looking
it.
at it in that.
Yeah.
It's either that one or that one.
It's a bit of a yin-yang shape, going
Yeah.
from the top left to the
Yeah,
center.
we
and then
have
going from the...
two like
Yeah, that's a
that,
good way to
unfortunately, and depending on which direction you look from, they
Oh,
both
then.
fit. So,
Okay, so
and I don't know which way is the quote-unquote front of this table.
yeah, I don't know which the front is the front of the table.
Man, having you describe fingerprints verbally is next level cruel.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I
not.
was thinking the same thing.
There are ways to describe them. I just don't know the vocabulary.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's the
neither do
problem.
we, which
No one
makes
here
it,
does.
which would make it pointless anyway. So, I think leave it where you had it, Rick.
Okay.
I think that
Do you
is-
guys have 5
Nice.
patterns that you're trying to attribute to 5 fingers?
Oh, we have 9.
Okay.
Rodo
Send the
of
next finger over.
9 fingers.
Yeah. we'll
Okay,
just-
index finger. It's kind of like, imagine it's a little doorway with like a whole bunch of other little swirls above it. Like it's right in the center, and you've got like the ground beneath, and you're going down this hall full of doors that
Yes, I
goes
see
straight
it.
up to the ceiling. Yeah.
So I think we were looking at the right way then, Rick. So that would be correct for the thumb.
Okay, next.
I think.
The next
Still might
one,
be this one.
The next one, honestly, the top of it kind of makes me think of spider legs or insect legs that are just pointing straight up in the air.
There we go.
Yeah.
Next.
This one, okay, this is gonna be a little tricky because these two are
Okay,
kind of.
Stoker, you're gonna start describing the ring finger, correct?
Yes.
Just making sure we're
You
not
know
saying
what?
the next one. We're saying which one we're actually doing.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? It's Sonic the Hedgehog doing a spin dash. His spines are out. You could also see it as a tumbleweed.
Probably that
yeah, I
one
think
then.
that one.
Okay.
This one looks very similar
Next.
to the thumb, rotated 180 degrees.
Yeah, the little finger is just another swirl. I think of it
You
as
gotta
like
need to send
looking
it
at
over.
a tornado,
I'm sending it.
like a tornado from the top down, like you're looking into it.
Wait, is it like the opposite of the thumb, or is it?
Does it
tornado?
have a
Because they're
circle
two
in the center?
entirely different?
To me, the little finger looks a lot more like a vortex than the thumb does.
Does it
like
have a little
whirlpool.
circle in the middle?
Yeah, a tiny little circle in the dead center. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we've got them lined up on. What
Matter
we
of fact,
think you
that's the
described.
only one. That's the only one that has a tiny little circle in it. Did that do anything? Oh, I heard something.
I
The
poked the
ceiling's
button.
opening up.
Oh, great! More shit.
Spikes are coming down.
That
There's
would be
a-
the ideal outcome for pressing that button.
There's a
Hey,
giant.
so when you guys were
Uh-huh.
pressing buttons earlier and it sounded like something was moving, can you do that again?
That was
That-
the valve.
Uh-huh. Okay, there's a giant statue of a hand above us, and every time you guys move something, it moves one of the digits closer to the correct position.
Okay.
So keep doing that one.
Okay,
stop.
we've got.
Oh, this
That's-
is an elaborate high five machine.
All right, so we're
Number 2.
finger number 2,
Stop.
finger number 3.
Number 3.
Hang on a minute.
Stop.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number
Crimson
4.
Nova, I may need you
Stop.
to DM me more
And 5.
information. More information
Stop.
about that group that you're talking about later on.
Okay. The giant hand upstairs. Oh, we have a check mark on the wall now, which means
Something was actually
Something.
completed.
Hooray!
and the other 2 we have attempted have not been yet.
Okay, so the hand of God up there is complete.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
So, all right, we have a machine over here that is 4 dice on an axle, and we can spin them around, and each time it shows a face up. 3 of the dice have fucked up hands, and 1 of them has a normal looking hand.
Yeah, this is what we were referring to as the AI hands. Although, frankly, AI could never be this creative.
Video, deck of cards, 8 are thingamaboob. I think we need.
What's this about boobs now? What?
I think we need this to turn on before
Yeah.
we can do anything with that. So
Oh,
There's
Stoker,
a
did you
television
see
in
the,
here that says please stand by, and nothing has happened with it so far.
The Sonic Gotcha game.
Yes! Oh my
People
god!
data mined
Thank
it.
you for reminding me. I was going to talk about that tonight.
how about we do this instead?
What's this?
No!
Hey, I want to hear about it.
Yeah, well, I would like to solve this puzzle, so.
I'm
And
still
if
trying to
Stoker
figure out what
goes
this-
off on a tangent, that's never going to happen.
I figure out what this
first of
whole
all,
thing is for.
hey, can I ask y'all to do something?
Potentially.
I want you to look at the pillars in your room, particularly pillar number 8, or whichever one might correspond to the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press the button. I want you to tell me if something happens.
Please do. If
Did
you
anything-
pressed it, then nothing happened.
Yeah, there's got to be some purpose for this button.
Well, okay, so here, Stoker, there's also this button that's like on the side of the paper here.
Oh, is there? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. I don't know what those are for. Oh wait, there's one here on this door as well.
Good grief. Do y'all have little hidden buttons in your room?
No, we have one button that we use to open the ceiling in your room.
Unless there's like a button in this plant. Nope.
Well. Anyway, the long and the short of it is there's an upcoming Sonic game, and the code divers have already found evidence that Sally and Nicole and some of the other freedom fighters may actually be included in the game. There, I said it.
Okay. That's all you need to say.
Yes. For now, there will be more at a later date.
Okay.
This is a threat.
Can
I
we
like
try
how here-
again with the fingerprints?
Okay, let's take a look. Do you want to try describing them this time, Miller?
Sure. So, do we want to start with the thumb or
Thumb.
thumb? All right, we got a yin yang symbol with one set of swirls diving from the top left into the center, and the other set of swirls starting from the top right, going all the way around, and then going up the left side.
That's that one. Index finger.
All right. Index finger. We've got it looks like a set of doorways on top of a small hill. At the very center of the fingerprint, there is a very narrow arch.
Yes,
Just like
okay.
a very narrow U shape. Upside
Middle
down U
Correct where
shape.
it is.
That's correct. Middle finger.
Middle finger. The bottom part is going to look like a woman's hair, where it like comes down and then goes up on the side, like 60s hair or something. The top looks triangular almost, with the very center of the top having a little hook shape
Yes.
inside of several triangular
That
sections.
one's good.
Ring finger.
Ring finger is basically the same as the thumb, rotated 180 degrees. We have one swirl coming from the bottom right up into the center.
So it'd be
The
that
other
one.
swirl goes from the top or from the bottom left around into the right side.
And then the little
finger.
The little finger is a vortex spiral, pretty evenly spaced with a O right in the center, perfect circle.
Okay, so that's also good where it is.
Okay.
We didn't move. Ring finger. Has anything changed on your side?
No. Still feel like we need to do something with this holes setup.
Well, we told you what the holes you poked through corresponded to. We can go through it again if you like, but
Yes, please. So they're connected in a weird way. So there's like, it's not a one-to-one-to-one-to-one kind of constellation thing. There's like one point that's connected to 3 others, and then one of those is connected to another, and the lines cross. It's very strange.
Yeah, this one's weird. I mean,
Alright,
all
so-
of these are weird, but
This one that I'm poking right now
okay.
should be on your top right.
Okay, so that is distal phalanxes.
Distal phalanx. Okay, and then this one right here.
Ring finger.
Distal phalanx ring finger. Okay. So that's that one. So that's the last digit of the ring finger.
Yes, that is
Alright,
the
let's try.
furthest
This
most.
is the one that's This is the one that's
Bone on the
connected to
ring
3
finger.
others.
So that is the proximal phalanxes.
Proximal phalanx. Okay, so that's going to be the closest digit of what is this one?
Pinky
Small
finger.
finger, the pinky, finger.
The finger.
No,
Oh my
proximal.
god, I hurt my finger.
Proximal phalanx is different from the metacarpal.
Huh?
The metacarpal is the one that's actually the primary bone of the palm.
Your proximal
Yes.
phalanxes are your first ones
Yes.
that will actually articulate.
Yes, the proximal
Okay.
phalanxes are the ones that are actually part of the fingers.
Let's go with, what is this one?
The thumb.
So it's a proximal phalanx of the thumb. Okay. What is this one?
Middle phalanx.
Wait,
Yarp.
hold on. What is this one?
Middle finger.
Middle finger.
Okay, that's what. So
Yeah,
there's
it
a
just
line
occurred
that I
to
can't
me.
tell if it intersects with the dot or if it's going past the dot. That's the part I couldn't see. So it's saying the middle finger wants the proximal and middle phalanx. Okay. So you said this is the middle phalanx, yes?
Yes.
hmm
And then what is
Yeah.
this one?
Index finger.
I think Miller and I had the same light bulb moment
we
at the
go.
same
You are
time.
handy at completing
Okay,
tasks.
I got a question, a
Remember,
couple of questions
should
for
you
y'all,
fail to
because it looks
complete a
like the
test,
pillar puzzle is
you
what
too
we
will
got
be
left to do
Nothing bad will happen to
at the
you.
moment.
We have there's a wall over here with 5 symbols on it, each one holding up a finger. 2 of them have check marks on them, which means we have completed 2 out of 5 things.
Yeah, we've got the same thing. So, okay, let's look at the pillars for a moment.
Okay.
So, are yours numbered?
Yes.
Okay. Are they Roman numerals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And are they in
We have matched up the hands to the symbols you gave us earlier, the actions.
Right. So, and the pillars are not in numerical order, like in numerical sequence?
They are in
Yeah, they are.
sequence.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, 1 through 10.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Okay, so all of that matches. And you've got them keyboard, flashlight, handcuffs, pen, drum, revolver, crowbar, mouse, Satanizer, and mini skateboard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So why is this puzzle not solved?
So
Uh,
is there some information you need to give us back from that?
Rick,
Yeah.
I don't
think you need
see
to-
any information
Rick,
that I would be giving.
I think 5 and 7 need to be switched. Because 5 is drums, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think 5 and 7 need to be switched.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing that now.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So, by your delivery system tube, is there anything against the wall on your side?
A reminder, the Institute would like to remind all its participants to follow safety procedures, and then it just describes how to chat.
Okay, I had those
Good
flipped
job.
around.
You are hands down.
Oh, okay.
some of
So
the
this is
participants
literally the
we have
last
had.
one left.
As a reward, you may now begin increasing your work pace and test efficiency.
Okay, so the last
Okay.
thing we have is...
TV, stack of cards, 8, R, door.
which I think refers to that thing there.
I may or may not have gotten chicken nuggets.
Nuggies. But we can't do anything with the TV. It still
My
just
babies.
says, please stand by.
Okay, so tell me about. You said you had cards?
No, there's
No.
a poster over here that points to the TV, which then points to a stack of cards, the Roman numeral 8, the letter R, and then a doorway, which seems to be referencing a thing on the wall here.
Maybe.
All right. Tell me if anything happens when I start pushing this button. Did anything happen?
No.
Don't see anything happening.
So,
what
is there
must this
like
be?
anything in your room like close to this wall where you probably see my name?
No.
Yeah, we've got the please stand by as well.
Damn it.
On a TV screen.
What
that's
do
it.
you have in the opposite corner from please stand by?
Test area B1 properties and possibilities, and also the list of check marks and fingers.
Okay, so the only thing
I think we
we've
need
got
to do something with this fucking fist.
Well, it is pointing to the fist.
The only thing we've got in our room that hasn't been relevant yet is we've got this this table with 4 cubes in it. And the cubes have an image of a hand on each side. And as Miller said, you push this button and the cubes rotate to show different images. And every set of cubes has 3 fucked up hands and 1 normal hand.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Did you try to make them all normal hands?
You
We can't do that.
that.
They're
They
bound
all
to each
rotate.
other.
Yeah, they all rotate and sync with each other. And I think, again, this is some clue we're supposed to be giving you.
we can't do anything with this fist, though.
Yeah, we can't do anything.
It's static. Like,
I'm pretty sure we've already solved the fist.
that's, well, the poster we have that shows like an order of operations is specifically pointing to it.
And you can do nothing with the fist.
No. I mean, we could probably do things with it that are not
The
quick
fist
save,
looks like
but-
it is holding on to something. That so we probably need to open it somehow.
Yeah, there's something in there. Which I think is kind of why it looks fucked up, but...
Girl, I've got some breaking bad news for you.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It appears that those leaks are faked.
The Sonic ones?
Yeah, somebody literally just
Oh, it sounds
copied
so
the
heartbroken.
wiki information, and then it was like, "Oh, I found a thing," and it's just the wiki information.
Miller. Why did you do this to me?
You guys said you had a bunch of buttons in your room. Have those...
Oh yeah, we
Tiny
still
little white
haven't
buttons.
figured
Yeah,
out.
we've been like clicking on them occasionally, but they don't seem to do anything.
Uh,
There's 4 that we found.
TV...
4. Where's the 4th?
There's a white button in the middle of this poster.
Yeah, but we can't do
So,
anything with that.
There's
I
one
think
on the
that's
back
their
of Pillar
side.
8. There's one on the side of this stack of notepaper. There's one next to the TV here.
Okay,
and
press the
there's one on
TV.
the door frame.
Press the one by the
T-
TV.
TV,
Okay.
no
Press the one.
paper, 8.
Okay, TV. Sucker just clicked that one.
No paper.
Okay, no paper. And then
8.
8.
There's... the next one is the letter R. I don't know if that's relevant to... what
Yes, I
button?
see it. Over here, test area, there's a button there.
And then
Okay,
Door,
door.
and then doorway.
Doorway. Thank you.
Okay, that did something. Alright.
Wow, that is extremely esoteric as we were trying to pay attention to the
Only
hands.
real hand.
And it's like, hey, there's tiny white buttons hidden in an all white environment.
Okay, we have a 4x4 grid of blank
It says-
buttons.
Oh
For
boy.
real. It says
Alright.
real hand only.
Yes, real hand only.
Okay, so do you have things to put in that 4x4 grid?
We can press
They're
buttons
buttons.
in order.
Great.
And what does
I
that
think
Top
this is-
row, it's
this
going to be
is-
far left.
Oh, I see.
This is related to your dice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
top row is the top left.
Mm-hmm.
Second row is third from the left. Third row is second from the left.
No, that's going to be the first.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah, you're right. I
Gonna be
miscounted the
first one.
fingers. Okay, first from the left on the third row. My bad. And the last row is the very last one on the right.
Did you hear that? That was me, Professor John Smith, clapping with my 2 human hands, at your good work. I believe we now have a solid understanding of the intricate subject of having hands. Let us evaluate what we have learned.
Hello. Why doesn't it say please hand by?
I guess we need to stand in these again.
Did you know 1/4 of the bones in your body are in your hands?
For the evaluation, you will need not only to cooperate,
Hmm?
but also to agree.
Never.
Please look at the screen and confirm the following. Is this hands?
Is this hands?
No.
Are you serious? I was sure that was hands. That is disappointing to hear. It seems our conclusions are flawed, so you will need to do more testing. Please proceed to the next area, and try your hand at the tests in there.
Oh
If
my
we
god,
must-
there's more?
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
no, there's 2 chapters to this, it said.
Okay, stand in the.
There's a
That-
code you can get somewhere. Oh, there we go. 1555.
Oh, Jesus wept.
So where'd
yes,
you
we
go?
can go.
I went into test area
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Test area B. Oh boy.
A. Oh, Jesus wept!
We have a whole freaking bunch of pictures.
Us too!
And they can be selected and
This is like a
toggled.
song.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
We also
we've got-
have a bunch of things about ASL.
We've got busts with different numbers on them doing different hand gestures.
I have.
Oh, hey, there's a bat in this room!
We have a cannon pointing at a bat. I'm going to light it.
Is there a fox in the
Don't!
room?
Probably just based on how many pictures there
I
are.
have a hand mannequin.
Alright, I found a
I guess
few
it's deer.
fists that are in specific poses. There's also a thing near the front of the room that says human greetings, handshake, fist bump, high five, which these 3 hands do correspond to. I just don't know
Interesting.
where to put them to indicate that.
Oh, you can swap those.
Yes. I found that one underneath the ASL thingamaboob.
Is that a thinking
w-
machine?
There's another hand up here.
Okay, I'm just gonna put all of those down.
Oh, I say we can rotate these cubemabobs.
There any others, or is it just these 3?
I don't see any further, except for like this one here, which has a button on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
got
see.
some
We have like
mannequins in
this
here
book here
that are
that
numbered.
explains some ASL signs. Button. Button.
Oh, gee whiz.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
On the other side, what are you doing?
I clicked
Oh.
on a mannequin's head.
That did something?
Doesn't seem like it. What was the other thing that you did?
That was it. I just clicked on it again.
Oh, it changes their
Okay.
gestures. They move.
Something seemed incorrect. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we've got 6 hands here that can either be a closed fist, a flat hand, or 2 fingers and a peace sign. All in a row. And there's a dice in front of them that is, like, bolted to the floor showing the number 4 on it.
Wait, this panel goes up, up.
Which
And
goes
it
left.
stops right
which goes
at the
up.
hand gesture, right in the middle.
Yeah, there's a.
It's above
a
the
thing.
candle and below the watermelon.
Looks like a half circle, yeah, of some variety. Which I wonder if that has to do with that. I'm not sure.
Oh wait, I can put the hands on this thing.
Is pointing towards 5 blank squares.
You
Even
know,
though the hand is only showing 4 fingers.
it occurs to me that maybe they're
Interesting.
the
Oh,
number
Is
of
that
So
the
this
order?
one's at-
That might be the order.
Yeah,
So
this is the
1,
order that they go in.
1. Catapult. Cannon. That
Okay, wait.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a cannon. Okay.
That thing that just extended up into the window that you guys activated.
Uh-huh.
How did you do that?
I
just
press
press
this
the
button
catapult
of a
button.
catapult.
Okay.
It briefly
Do
extends
you
the thing.
have hands in your room that you can attach to that thing that extended
Yes.
Yes.
We have 3. We have
Okay.
a fist. We have one flat hand.
I'm
and we have-
assuming that this one's
Uh,
going to be like a high 5.
probably.
up? All right. Are we doing the high
I'll
five
go
first?
Yes.
Might as well.
High five. Hit it. It even makes a clapping noise.
Okay,
I
so
thought
we
it's
did
a
a
whole
high
elaborate
5.
scheme.
Don't know what that did, but we did it.
All right. Handshake next.
Handshake. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Click.
And then fist bump, I guess.
This is silly.
Yes.
Fist bump.
Fist
3,
bump. 3,
2.
2, 1.
Saying hi. Sure, why not?
absolutely outstanding.
That was silly. I love that one.
that was
That was really good.
Would you say that you gotta hand it to them?
No.
Okay, so
No.
number
absolutely
2
not.
is pointing towards this row. Oh, I need to follow the hands and name off all the things that are on the way.
So, okay.
So-
Dinosaur.
Yes, T-Rex. So then
Uh,
teapot, screwdriver.
Yeah.
Beanie cap. Eighth
Well,
note.
hold on. I'm already stuck at T-Rex.
Uh-huh.
Wait, there's a T-Rex way up there, but I cannot reach that.
Yeah.
I don't see. What
Okay, there's like a
distance.
This is also pointing to like a center column that we have where we need to rotate some blocks.
but we don't have. It's not the symbols on our side.
Yeah, it's not the
I think it
symbols
might be
on
the
our
symbols
side.
I think it's the symbols on your side, following the same pattern.
Do you have any, like, on your side on the wall? Is there anything with a finger pointing up near the bottom?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah. So there's the 2, the thing that symbolizes this is the second puzzle. That is connected to a box that says A checkmark, B red cross, like wrong, and then that is connected to a finger pointing up.
Actually, Miller, that's the 3. Because it's
That's
counting the thumb.
That is the 3. You're right.
The 2
Where's 2?
points to this table with the 6 hands on it.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
the
Yes. So
2.
tell me what the hands are in order.
Yeah, we've got the table with 6 hands on them, and we click them to make different hand gestures.
Are
with
we
them.
looking at number 2?
That's what it's number 2 on our
Okay,
side.
we have winning, drawing, losing, and this cube that has rock, paper, scissors on it.
Oh, okay,
Rock,
yes.
paper, scissors. Okay. That's
like the
what
break
these
these thing.
gestures are. These are rock, paper, scissors gestures.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we also have a die in front of this one with well, I can't really say the 4 is the side that's up because it's actually kind of on the corner.
Ours is on the corner,
it's on an
too.
edge.
Yeah, it's an edge case.
But at that,
Okay,
Is
so
there something you can tell us about what
Okay.
Yeah,
hands we should have for this?
Is
Yeah.
it on a little pedestal?
Yes.
the
Does
die,
the Yeah, the die. Is it on a little pedestal?
yeah,
Does the pedestal have a white line on it?
yeah, it does actually.
Okay. On the side with the white line. On the
Mhm.
bottom is a gray piece of paper. On the top is a black piece of paper.
Okay.
which would be drawing
Paper.
and losing.
So paper, no, it would just be paper. So paper.
No. I think it needs to. No, I think it
paper.
needs to match up.
You think so?
Yes, because it needs to win, draw, or lose.
Every
So-
What's
hand
on
is
the-
a win, draw, or
Winning
lose.
is white,
What's-
drawing is gray, losing is black.
Okay.
That-
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we're starting with the first one. Is a draw, you said? It's a gray paper.
Gray paper.
Yeah, so that would be paper.
Okay, so 5 has to be a paper. Cool.
Yeah, above that is losing paper.
which
So that would be
is
scissors.
3.
No, that's 4. It's this one right here.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, when you say above, what do you mean?
The
Above.
white line is pointing towards one side of the die. On the bottom of that
Yes.
side is the gray paper. On the top of that side is the black paper.
The opposite side. Okay. So
On the
3
opposite side,
is
okay.
losing to is a losing paper, so that would be scissors.
That would be rock. Rock loses the paper.
Oh, I thought we were trying to beat paper.
No, we need to make the hand that would get that result to the thing.
Okay, well let's try it that way. All
Where-
right. What's
it's
on
lo-
the
It's
Okay.
losing on our side, so it would have to be scissors on your side.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, opposite side on the bottom. That is losing scissors.
do
Okay,
you
when
mean
you
opposite
say
side?
opposite side on the bottom. Okay, hang on. I'm going to
You said that your dice is on its corner, right?
It's on an
Yes.
edge. It's on an edge. It's at a 45-degree angle on an edge.
Right.
So if
And
you're
I'm
looking
talking
at it
about-
one way,
yes,
then
on
you
the
go onto
pedestal.
the opposite side.
Hang on, y'all. Everybody's talking at the same time.
On the pedestal that is standing on, there is a white line,
Yeah.
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I'm standing in front of it, and I am ducking down and looking up at the die from the side that has a white line on it.
Yes.
Yes, which for us is the 5.
Yes, that is a gray piece of paper.
Yes, which we have done over here.
Okay, I stand up, I look down at the top side of that corner.
Yes.
So it's a 4.
4, and that is
Black paper.
That's our
Okay, so
scissors.
we-
No,
okay.
Stoker, that's the third side you just manipulated. You need the fourth one.
Okay. All right. Now, Rick.
I walk
Go
around to the other side of the die, and then I duck
Yeah.
down, and I look up at the scissors that are black.
Okay, that's
Okay,
already
a
done.
6.
And then the
Yes.
opposite side to that.
I stand up, I look down, it is a gray rock.
That's 3. So that's also rock. Okay.
Okay. Then I walk around to the right. There's white scissors.
Beat scissors. So rock. Okay.
I go around to the opposite side from that. It's white rock.
Beat rock. So paper. No, not the second one. Stoker, the first one. Ugh.
No, rock is winning on our side, so it would be scissors.
This is the thing. Are we trying to? I'm so confused. Okay, when you say gray paper, instead of saying gray paper, can you tell us which one you want that to be?
It's drawing paper.
So it would be paper.
Okay, hang on a second, y'all.
That
Hang
just
on.
makes it sound silly.
Sorry, yes.
I'm
When you
gonna
say
make
white
this-
paper or white rock, can you tell us what you want for that?
Winning rock.
So that would be scissors.
Can...
Do you want me to go in order again?
Yes, one more time.
Okay.
And again, don't
Jesus
tell me
Christ.
white rock. Don't tell me black scissors. Just tell me what you want it to be.
Okay. I'm standing at the line. I duck down. I look up. Drawing paper. I stand up. I look down. Losing paper. I walk
So
around to the opposite side. I
Wait, you
duck
said
down.
losing paper and scissors. That this.
Yes, because paper loses to scissors, Miller.
Okay, paper loses scissors. Not that the hand we're making loses to scissors.
Like, you know how
I'm so
rock, paper,
confused.
scissors works, I assume.
Yes, but are we trying to make the hand that would losing from which direction? Do we need to lose or do they need to lose?
Pick one!
We have the results, so it has to be on our side.
I'm completely broken.
Miller,
Okay.
pick one. Pick one.
Yeah, no, the results are on our side, so if we give you a result, you have to choose whatever it is that was on your side that creates that result.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me take this one over. I'm gonna
Fine,
try
I'm
this
done.
again. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you the order to go in. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, facing the die with the white side, the white line in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
what is on the right face of the die?
On the right face of the die, it is winning rock.
Winning rock. Okay, that means it should be paper. Wait.
Scissors.
Okay, you're right, because it's you guys.
How about
are the
I say
winners. That's
rock
the part
wins?
That's confusing.
I say,
yeah.
I'll say rock wins.
Okay. Now, what is on the left side?
On the left side, scissors wins.
Okay. Now, what is on the top back side?
On the back side, on the other side of the white line.
Yes, the top back side.
The rock ties.
Okay. Now, what is on the top front side?
That is paper loses.
Okay. Now, what is on the front bottom?
That is paper ties. There you go.
Good job.
There we go.
Ensure your energy levels are adequate for the
I
next
understand
round.
now what the
Institute
problem
will now
was.
be handing out
What we
the
had
keys
here
to
was
this
a
map.
failure to communicate.
I need to see you guys
You
play.
consume your
Keep
snacks
talking
and-
and nobody explodes now.
Oh hey,
Okay.
Stalker, we get a snack.
Wow, we sure do get a snack.
It's 50 micrograms of fentanyl. Yum.
No, the game witnessed that, and the game providing you cyanide.
Okay, so puzzle number 3 is gonna be the panel matching push thing
Yes.
puzzle.
Correct.
We're
So-
supposed to be matching pictures.
You need to match the ones on our side, we need to match the ones on your side.
Okay.
Okay, so
The
is your number 3 pointing to a contraption that's pointing at the wall?
No. See, you got to count the thumb as part of it. So the number 3 should be thumb extended and then 2
Yes.
fingers.
Yes.
Okay. What
Ours is-
ours is pointing to, first it points to a square that tells us which room we're in, helpfully. And then that points to a panel with a hand on it with its index finger extended pointing upwards.
Uh-huh.
Yes, follow that. And tell me
And
the
then-
shapes that are between them.
Well, the index finger is pointing up to an octopus.
Okay.
Octopus?
And what is the next hand that you meet after the octopus?
None. There are no other hands as we go all the way up.
Well, then just list them off all the way up.
Okay.
Okay.
Octopus, snail,
That is, well, that's not helpful.
Okay. That is
Okay, let me
not
see
it.
what happens.
Needle
Let me
and
see what
thread,
happens if I
baguette.
click on these panels. Did that do anything?
Not on our side.
Nope. Do you have
Well,
do you have like a tower of rotating blocks?
No.
Tower of rotating blocks.
I'm looking through all our panels. None of our panels have another hand on
Okay,
them.
well, if I follow mine, mine is pointing up, and the first one is a T-Rex. Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, we do have a T-Rex in here, but it's outside of the range of clickability.
Well,
It's
you-
on the
not
other
clicking
wall.
it. Clicking it is probably not going to be the thing here.
Okay, so it is on the opposite wall, and it is like 2, 3, 4, like 5 squares from the floor, all the way on the left. If that means anything.
Not really.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope.
Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh, that's a later one. Okay, let's not get sidetracked into that just yet then. Just thinking about the rock, paper, scissors.
I can mute myself.
Sorry. Oh, that one was. Oh, that's precious memories.
I hope somebody clipped that.
They clipped me having a complete mental breakdown.
Well, that just happens every other Tuesday with you.
It's not
Yeah,
even
when I'm-
Tuesday. You're
when I'm
getting early
given a-
this week.
When I'm given hope that Sally might be in the game, and then it's dashed.
Teehee.
Okay.
Teehee.
I'm pretty sure we've given you as much information on this as we can.
Yeah,
Okay, let me.
Yeah, for us, the third puzzle points to a rotating tower of blocks and a hand contraption that points to a specific panel on the wall, which is another finger pointing up, which if we follow it around, passes over a bunch of shapes until it hits a hand that says stop.
Are there any images, numbers, anything on these rotating blocks?
Yes.
Yes, a lot.
What are on them?
Various shapes.
Give me a shape.
Let's see. The first block has an octopus, a little broom, a circle with an arrow and a line through it, and a sun. The one above that has a saw, a basketball, a square, and a plug. The one above that has a cactus, a sword, a broom, and a flag. The one above that has a fish, a tooth, a camera, and a brush/broom. They just kind of
Sorry,
keep
can
going
you
like that.
step back a little bit to describe the first one again?
The first one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Octopus, brush, a circle with 2 lines through it. One of the lines has an arrow and
I see
a
that.
sun. That said,
sun.
and did... Nope, okay.
Hold on. Okay, so we see the shapes that you're describing, and they're all within a particular section of our wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least
Okay.
many of them are. A few of them are
Oh.
missing, which I think that's kind of what we need to be looking at
We...
here.
I mean... Yeah, okay. Let's,
Oh wait, there's the sun up there. Okay.
Where? I don't see it.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
You said broom. I'm trying to look around.
It's like a broom or a brush or something. It's like
Oh, well, there's the
short-handled.
tooth. There's the tooth they were talking
Yeah, there's the
about.
tooth, fish, and camera that Ash mentioned.
What would... Okay.
And there was also something about sword, cactus, flag, and I was like, oh, those are
Yeah.
right there.
The broom may be the one that's missing for us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, octopus, brush, the circle with the 2 lines through it, and the sun symbol. Where do
Okay,
you...
the sun symbol is just a black circle with lines radiating out of it, like every 1 o'clock.
Okay, so, well, yeah, it's like a... Yeah.
Okay. So we see those. Again, we see those except the brush, so I'm just like...
Okay, well, I'll
This
rotate
one-
it to the brush then.
This one.
Saw, a basketball, a cube, and a plug with a cord.
Plug with a cord, I don't see.
Could it be this
Okay.
over here? No.
No, that's like
A
fishing line
flag,
or
a
something.
cactus, a sword, and a brush. I assume it's the brush again.
Brush again, yeah.
A fish, a tooth. We already covered that one was the brush. Which I think is just going to be a thing. Alright,
Describe the brush to me, please.
it's a short-handled, like, sweeping brush.
No, we do have that. It's right over here.
Okay,
It's
can you-
directly
Is it
above
with-
the hole.
Is it with this?
Oh,
other
I
symbols,
see.
though?
It is a wide brush with a short handle and a
Yeah.
hole in the bottom of its handle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so we
yes.
do have that.
We do have that. I was looking for a paintbrush.
Yeah, no, fair.
Okay,
So I
this
don't
one is
know.
this is the
then.
most fucking esoteric one yet.
The thing that we
It's
have on
more
our side
esoteric
really does
than-
need to mean something to you. That's the only way that this can actually go forward.
Okay.
Okay,
Tell
can
me
you give-
again what you've got on your side.
Yeah, give us the first set again.
T-Rex. Teapot. Screwdriver. Cap with a beanie on it. A note. A candle. Spade. A water pump. A mountain. A half circle that's slightly tilted.
Okay, well, several of these things are over here. When you say a note, do you mean a music note?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's over there. There's the water pump. There's the T-Rex. What else did you say?
In order.
See that?
T-Rex.
Okay,
Teapot.
there's that.
Screwdriver. Cap with a beanie on it. Music note. Candle. Spade. Water pump. Mountain. Half circle that's slightly tilted.
I am utterly lost on this one.
Yeah, I've literally no idea how that translates to anything.
Yeah, I cannot begin to understand what it is they want us to do.
Now, what would be really stupid is if I had to describe the path that I'm following in order for this to work.
That would be pretty terrible.
But let's start with the first one and see if it actually lines up with what we need.
Okay.
So wait, do you have like a finger pointing up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it immediately pointing to?
Octopus.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Above that?
Rick, follow their read off the path,
Okay.
and you guys tell us what shapes.
Okay. So, pointing up to octopus. What's the one above that?
Snail.
Okay, skip that one. What's the
Okay.
one to the left of that?
To the left, it's what would you call that, Miller?
A spool of line with a loop on the end.
Could be a yo-yo.
That
be a yo-yo.
is not anything we have.
All right, what next?
Screwdriver. It's just to the left of that one.
No, but to the left of that one and here, kind of catty-cornered on the next wall. We've
Okay,
got
we need to
candle.
go the opposite direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, start over. Pointing to the
Okay.
octopus.
Uh-huh.
What's
Go
to the right?
up one and to the right.
Up one and to the right is basketball.
Okay, that's correct.
Like a simplified globe, yeah.
Yes,
Okay, one to the right of that.
Sword.
Sword.
that is also correct.
Okay, right one, up one.
Camera.
Camera.
Okay, we've got that.
Okay, up to left one.
Brush.
The brush.
Okay,
Up one, left one.
What is that? I can barely see
It's like
it.
a bowl of soup or something.
yep, we've
It's
got
like a pot with steam lines.
Yeah, we've got a bowl of hot liquid or whatever the fuck.
We've
We're
got
good
a
there.
bowl of yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Up one, left one.
bone,
Bone.
like a dog chew toy bone.
Yeah. Got it.
Up 2.
Oh, just
Plus
up
sign?
2? It's a plus.
Just up 2. Okay, we've got that one.
Right 1.
It's a target.
Bullseye.
We got that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my
it was just
God.
randomly on the correct symbol for the last one, which worked out.
okay,
He
God.
did it.
Oh my God, I'm glad
Alright.
that one's done.
What we
with.
have left
glad
is
I don't
this,
own this game.
spotlight puzzle and the ASL puzzle.
Okay, tell me what you've got for the hand with 3 fingers and a thumb extended.
Yes, that
That is
4.
what it is. That's number 4. That's saying what this task is.
Yes, okay, so what is number 4 then?
It is on number 0.
What?
It is the bottom middle.
It is a spotlight that is pointing to the number 4, and each of around that are 5 blank
Okay, alright.
blank things in a particular order.
Okay, tell me what your blank things are.
They are blank.
They're
I mean,
blank.
no,
They're
let's-
blank squares. Like the symbols
That's
that are
not what I
everywhere.
meant.
Okay,
That's
they're
not what I meant.
mhm.
That's not what I meant. You,
I don't know what you wanted then.
you cheeky little monkey, you. Okay, listen.
You're gonna have to be more specific then.
I'm working on it once Gears recovers. He may die.
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't think any of us are
Okay.
surviving this one.
Okay. What we have here is a 3x3 grid.
Okay.
For us, the top 3 squares, horizontal, are blank. Are they blank for you?
I guess. If
Sure,
we're looking
why
at the
not?
same thing.
Okay. Then the 2 squares on either side of the hand, which is in the center of this grid, are also blank. Are they
Yes.
blank for you? Okay. The bottom 3 squares for us are a cap with a propeller on it, a stage light, although I guess it also kind of looks a little bit like a volume symbol,
Okay.
and a tennis racket.
Okay,
You know,
I
what
do
do
not
you
think
guys-
that those have anything to do with anything. Because on our
Alright,
side,
he
we
keeps
have-
turning the spotlight on and off.
we have a spotlight. When you're clicking that, it turns the spotlight on and off. And there are 6 buttons here corresponding to either the
Circle
number
on.
or the blank squares that are around it.
Okay,
Mhm.
hang on. What happens when I click this?
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you guys are. What did you guys click?
I'm clicking the buttons
We-
that shine the light onto the blank squares.
Oh!
We can see hand puppets that are showing different symbols.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
So this is an ASL thing. Okay, let's start with the first one.
Not ASL. This is like
They're shadow
puppetry.
Well, that's
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
gonna have to go with anyway.
So
Okay.
this one you're shining right now is
a
person
bird.
holding their 2 hands together. It's a bird. It's an eagle.
Yeah, it's a bird.
Okay.
It's a birdie bird.
Let
Don't
me
know
check here.
how that helps.
Are you sure?
specifically.
If you have an eagle panel, you can click somewhere.
It definitely looks like a bird to me.
Uh,
The one below it looked like a dog when you had it on
There's a
that.
bird right there, I guess.
Okay, so
Number
number
two.
2.
That's a doggy.
Okay, go find El Doggo.
Go arf arf.
Doggo. Doggo.
Where dog?
There, doggo.
Okay, number 3.
Elephant.
Elephant
A heffalump.
or woozle is very
Elefante.
confusing.
There we go.
Okay, number 4.
Spider.
Spider.
Spoder. I know we thought we had one. I do not see a
Are you
spoder.
sure that's a spider?
It might be a
It's got 8
crab.
legs.
If it's a crab, let's do
And
crab.
Yes,
number
it could be a crab.
5.
That
Deer.
I think is a deer. Yeah. A very
Specifically, a
or
very
could be
large point buck.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
There we
it
go.
works.
Good job. You have worked hard and your brains deserve a hand break. Take a moment to meditate and enjoy Piano Sonata No. 13 in B-flat major by famed Austrian composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Thank you.
Break successfully completed.
Man, this AI wants to be GLaDOS so badly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right.
Now
So
we
the
got
last
ASL
thing.
thing.
Okay,
Is
last
ASL
one is
thing.
the ASL thing.
Yeah, we've got mannequins on
Mhm.
our side, which are numbered 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
And we can, each one of them is making a particular hand gesture.
Mm-hmm.
And if we click on their hands will move.
Mm-hmm.
So number 1 is standing with hand at an angle, index finger extended, pointing towards
Index
head.
finger is they've got their pinky to their temple, and then they kind of like.
Is that the pinky?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, wait, yes.
They've got their pinky to their temple, and then they kind of like move it away from their head, like if you were to salute somebody, but with their pinky extended instead of their hand flat.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description.
And
if it
idea. With the
matters-
dominant fist hand, the pinky is upright. Hand with tip of pinky touches upper side of head and moves outward once.
Yes.
That
And
is
if it matters, the hand is black.
okay. That no.
Probably
And it's
The
the right
idea
hand.
that is the ASL for idea.
Okay, yeah, well, that does make sense. Okay, yeah, so idea. Oh, okay, all right.
Go click on the panel in
Yes,
your
we
second
clicked on
one
we clicked on the light bulb.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
The second one has hands that start in like a praying or pleading posture, and when you click on it, they open.
That sounds like
Book. Two-handed flat hands that are held together,
Good night,
open apart
Ray.
with the bottom edges of the hands staying together while the palms face upward.
Yep, we
Aha.
got a book over here. Okay,
Okay.
number 3.
The third one, it's hand in front of mouth, and it kind of goes to touch the mouth a little bit. It moves. It's
So
almost
Pinky and thumb have their tips together. The other 3
Yeah.
fingers are splayed out directly in front of the person. So the index finger is closest to their mouth, and then they kind of run them back and forward in front of their mouth.
trying to do that one. Okay, yeah, I can.
Both hands. Is it both hands?
It's a one-handed
One
gesture.
hand. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Pinky
the right
and thumb
hand.
together. Other 3
Yeah,
hands
pinky and
splayed
thumb
out.
together, forming sort of a circle. The other 3 fingers fanned out, and it's the hand is thumb side.
Tip of
towards
thumb
the
and
face.
pinky are in contact while the 3 middle fingers are upright. Palm
Yes.
taps twice with the middle
Yes.
with the index finger on the chin.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, that's water.
Okay.
Agua.
All right, the last one is a two-handed one. Both hands are extended with the thumbs, kind of curled, and they're raised. The hands are raised, and when we click on the head, the hands descend and go back up.
The palms are facing towards each other,
Yes.
and then the hands go up and kind of forward.
It kind of makes me think of like, will you listen to me?
Yeah, almost like a double karate chop, sort of like.
Double karate chop. Yeah, that's a good description.
Upright flat hands with the thumbs on the palms, which face outward, are held together at the edges of the hand. The dominant hand twists outward at the wrist twice.
No.
Not
No,
that one?
That's not
Okay.
it. No.
Wrist is
Both
not
hands
twist at
are
all.
doing exactly the same thing.
read off people. I think that might have been it.
Person. Both
Or
hands
person.
starting parallel to each other with fingertips pointing
That
up.
was it.
Okay.
I just went ahead and clicked
I
on the
must hand it
person to
you.
see.
You have done a good job. We now have a full and well-documented understanding of having hands. Let us give that evaluation another try.
Good.
Oh
Bad.
god.
Okay, let's stand in the thing.
This time, I want you to compute more carefully before you answer. We do not want to repeat the previous failure. To ensure that your opinions are aligned, I have generated a test. Choose 5 of
Oh, are
these
you
objects
the
and place them in the slots marked
California
good.
bar.
Place the other 5 in the slots marked bad.
Jif pronounced Jif. Yes, that's good. Having birds as pets.
Raisins,
Yeah,
cookies,
that's good.
pineapple on pizza, TikTok.
Football, soccer. I'm really
I gotta put that on bad.
neutral
Toilet
on
paper
that.
over the top. Good.
I do not do it that way.
You're a
You
monster.
monster.
Well, okay, you live with a cat. That's the difference.
I don't
I
think
would
it
do it
really
that way even
matters
if
where
I
we
didn't.
slot these.
Probably not.
Hey, did you see the sign over here? Know your hands like the back of your.
I did see it.
Now we gotta
I
put
like
Taylor
that.
Swift in
So
the bad
so
category.
glad to see my
Good
representation.
job. It seems you are synchronized and ready for the evaluation. Please look at the screen and confirm the following. Is this hands?
No.
No. No. No.
No. No.
I love the thumb
No.
situation.
No.
I hate
Nope.
these. I hate these so much.
Nope.
Evaluation completed. Results 0%. That is disappointing. I was sure I finally understood hands, but instead all my research was proven wrong.
Know your hands like the back of
All
your
because
hand.
of you. It was your testing that led to these inadequate results.
Angry
You have
eyebrows.
left me no choice. I hope you understand why I have to do what I am about to do, as you have forced my hand. I am going to have to destroy all of my research notes. It seems that an understanding of hands will forever be out of my hands. I wonder what will become of me now. Farewell, participants.
The Institute would like to thank you for giving us a hand. Please accept this humble gift of 1 fruit basket as reward
thank
for
you.
your participation. Have a scientific day.
Complimentary fruit basket. It has
a
a
basket of
banana,
one
a
fruit.
pear, 2 apples, and a bottle of water, and a thank you card. It is a card that says thank you.
Wait. Why are there feet? Why are there feet?
Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to the Human Institute of
Oh
Having
God.
Feet.
No.
I don't know if I should write this up, but
I thought
I'm
it was
reading
pretty
that
good.
Yeah, no, it
That's
was good.
pretty good.
You know what? I am, because it was
It's
clever.
definitely a brain scratcher for being what they said they did it in like 30 days or something.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And
No,
like,
it is
you
very
know,
good.
I'm honestly, I'm just gonna blame the puzzles that we struggled on us.
Yeah,
That's fair.
fair.
That was pretty great.
What do the blank squares look like? They're blank.
Fucking killed me.
That was one of the things that got clipped.
I think we're done.
God.
Who are we rating?
We're gonna be rating a sloosh.
Yes, let's rate a slushy.
Alright.
Who they
Slushy
are
is playing
printing-
Blueprints.
Curly, Larry, and Joseph. Okay. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
That certainly happened.
Yes, we will see you next time for
I
something
almost went
completely
under the
different.
couch. I didn't want to be caught in the collateral damage.
Good night.
Night.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Night.
Good night.